Hi, Honest Discussioner here. First off, how's everyone doing? I just want to introduce everyone to my brand new TV, a Toshiba 40-inch 1080p TV. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Nanny, for that. I really appreciate it. And yes, it is beautiful. Now, on to business as usual. I wanted to talk about basically the Old Testament and what it sounds like, because I was just talking to someone about how Pharoh would influence, how Yahweh would harden the heart of Pharoh about at least 4 or 5 times, and it was the direct result of that Pharaoh didn't let the Israelites go, and which of course led to the destruction of Pharaoh and his entire army and put about 7 plagues on there. It pretty much literally says that God hardened his heart to so that he could show off his super magical powers to all of the to the Israelites and to the Egyptians. Now that's not exactly what I want to be talking about, but I'm just reading that, and I'm reading other types of mythology, and I'm noticing a lot of similarities in the way the stories work, in the way that things are explained through supernatural means. The best example in the Old Testament is the rainbow. According to the Old Testament, the rainbow is actually God's covenant with mankind that he won't destroy it with a flood again, and it has nothing to do with the way that light reflects off of water vapor or wherever an actual rainbow works. So I just want to start a discussion about that and talk about what other types of mythology and how the writing of the Old Testament sounds a lot like the writings of a lot of other mythologies. Now you're going to say, well, that was just the time, but it goes a little deeper than that, especially since we're considering that the Bible is supposed to be the literal word of God, and I would think God would be a little bit more advanced in writing than the people of the time. So if you're going to say that it's, just basically the same thing because of the time, I don't think we'd expect that. I think we'd see a little bit higher caliber. So if anyone can come up with a bunch of other different mythologies and talk about how they're similar in, and not just in writing styles, but in the way the stories progress, in the way that they explain things, and through the supernatural means and that sort of thing. A good example would be the Greeks and the winter and the summer. The story goes with that the god of the earth, or god of the weather, or whatever, the goddess, had a daughter, and she went down into the underworld because Hades really had a thing for her, and she ate, I think, a pomegranate seed, and because she only ate part of it, she had to stay in Hades for part of the time. So when she's in the underworld, it's wintertime and everyone's sad, and when she's up back with her mom, her mom's happy, and then it's summertime again because, yeah. And that was the explanation for the seasons. So basically I just want to start a discussion about that and how those type of stories evolved and their relation with the Bible. And also I just want to mention, it's probably going to be my last videos until after Christmas, and I'm probably getting a new camera too, so I'm excited about that. I just want everyone to have a happy and safe Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year, any other holiday that you can mention. And make sure you tell your loved ones how you really feel about them. This is the special time of year for that. Have a nice day. Honest Discussioner, out.